I didn't know what a beautiful sunrise was until I went to the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee. Seeing the sunrise, sitting in front of the fireplace with our slippers on and checking out the morning view was everything that we needed before we headed to Tellico Plains. We got in the car, got some coffee, and we were headed out to visit my brother on his charming little homestead. We saw that it wasn't that far. It was about 30 miles, but we didn't know that in Tennessee time, that takes forever. All right. One of the things we've noticed in Tennessee, the roads are insane. Back roads.
This is a two-way road.
Is it though?
My truck takes up the entire road.
Yeah, literally. But it is beautiful, I'll give it that. But it definitely reminds me of some of the places like in the back roads of New Hampshire, Massachusetts that are kind of like this. But I feel like this is more rural. There aren't like mirrors or anything. Look, land for sale.
332 acres.
Who needs that kind of land?
Who doesn't need that kind of land?
Me. Yeah. As we were driving through the town, we got to see the welcoming committee president, which was the cutest little stray. I think it was a stray because we saw a lot of strays. I wanted to take them all home, but I was really excited to see everything. It was so beautiful. My brother's always telling me that Tellico Plains is such a small town, and I knew that it was a small town because our town has about 4,000 people in it, and I had to look it up. And Tellico Plains had about 1,000 or has about 1,000 residents in it. So I'm like, if we live in a small town, he lives in a super small town. But it was cool. We made it there safely and we were greeted by my brother's cute little puppy. Oh God, I love animals so much. So it was really nice to just kind of hang out with them and the babies. I was able to see my nephew. But we got to hang out and play some games and just really soak in togetherness and time together. I don't get to see them very often because they live 6 hours away, but it was just what I needed. I was going through like a rough patch at the time of the trip. It was just like a bunch of bad things were happening, and so just being around my nephews, oh God, it just really made it that much better. So he showed me the little pigs, which were so cute. My brother's talking about how, they're going to be butchered, but I'm like, oh no, they're so cute. You can't get rid of them. So I was able to hang out with the pigs for a little bit. And honestly, if it wasn't for how bad pigs smell, I could picture having so many pigs. I know everybody wants those cute little mini pigs, but I hear that they don't stay little or mini for very long. So it was fun to just hang out with them and play with them and feed them. They were a little more skittish than I thought. For some reason, I thought they were going to want to be a little more cozy and like cuddly, but they were running around like maniacs. But some of them, I believe one or two of them was pretty happy to like eat out of my hand, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I could sit out there all day and hang out with these guys. What was that?
What are you doing, Ed? They're getting They got grain on the plane.
Come on, babies.
She's feeding them. She's holding them like this.
There's your little buddy. Siki.
Are they eating out of your hand?
No, they're skeptical.
Closing up shop, closing up my store.
I think I have enough.
I know this city doesn't need me no more.
Much better.
Come.
I know it ain't no mystery.
There we go. Now that's a lot easier.
I'm friendly.
I'm going on back to bear country.
But you can't see which way the road goes afterwards.
You missed that one better? Who's more curious?
My back is broke, my head is numb.
So after playing with the pigs, I went to go see the sheep, which was pretty cool. I love sheep. I'm kind of a goat girl. I like goats a lot more than sheep, but they've been kind of growing on me ever since I've just been spending more time around them. They are really cute, kind of docile animals, but they definitely have a lot of energy. My brother was in the process of fixing his fencing because the sheep got out, so they were going to work on that. It was definitely unexpected. I don't think the boys dressed for the occasion, but they were ready to go. I was distracted by flowers per usual, but I was able to see the turkey. My brother has had this turkey for a while, and I don't know what it is about turkeys, but they look so crazy to me. We were able to take a little tour around the property, see how much space his pigs cleared out, which I think was pretty cool. And then we put Ezra to work. When I say we, I mean them. They put Ezra to work and Greg to work, and I was like, I'm going to disappear and get out of here so I can spend time with the boys, which was really nice. But my nephew wanted to help out so bad.
All the way up.
How do you feel? Are you a working man? He's a working man. So after the men finished up all their manly tasks, we decided to go to downtown Tellico Plains, which was really cool because every time we travel somewhere, I really like to check out the downtown areas. Just like the last video, we were in Salisbury, and you just never know what you're going to find. Sometimes you can end up finding a cat cafe or boba. So we wanted to check it out really quick. My brother just wanted to show us before we headed into the Sevierville outlets, and we decided to grab something to eat while we were there as well. But one of the first things that I noticed was this store that reminded me of the silos in Texas from Chip and Joanna Gaines. It was called Tellico Goods and Gear, and I fell in love with the store the moment I walked into it. It was handmade, locally created and sourced items, which I thought was really cool because we always want to shop local, number one. Two, I saw so many things that I wanted to buy. I could picture coming back here and just like purchasing all of the things. I wish I got these overalls. Like, that's the one thing from the trip I regret. I actually need to see if my brother, he needs to go back and check to see if they have those overalls still so that I can buy them, because I can just picture wearing those all summer long in my garden. And they had a bunch of candy options and selections that were like the old school, candy that you could see at like country stores, which was really cool. So I decided to grab Ezra some. I ended up buying a sweater, crew neck as well. And I almost left my camera here, but the girl who worked at the store was amazing and was like, hey, come get your camera. So overall, it was a great experience. We decided to grab some pizza afterwards at the Red Chimney Pizza. It was handmade in wood fire pizza, which was it looked very nice. I loved the style. It was like rustic, small town, very cozy. Everybody was very nice. They were even able to accommodate my dairy allergy and made me a jalapeno and pineapple pizza with no cheese. Don't judge me. I know a lot of people don't like pineapples on their pizza, but I love it. After we ate the pizza, we headed back to go to the outlets just to see what they had in store. And then when we finished all of that, we were going to head back to the Airbnb and spend the rest of the night with our friends that we went on vacation with. Overall, I would say that Tellico Plains was just amazing. The drive itself was healing, just to see the nature and all of the foliage in the mountains. The windy mountain roads kind of force you to pay attention and to get off your phone. It's like one of those things where you have to slow down or you miss it. So overall, it was amazing. Handmade things, local stories that we were able to Google on the road when we had signal. And honestly, it was just the kind of place that remind you that people still create with their hands and their hearts. Trips like this remind me why I crave land, quiet, and roots. It's also the idea of why homesteading life just keeps calling me back, and why slowing down isn't necessarily quitting. A lot of times it's choosing differently. So overall, this wasn't just a trip. It was a great mental reset, and I hope that you all continue traveling with us and hanging out with us in our backyard on our journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and join us next time. Thanks.